What's the latest on Shawn Stuart?
Shawn has an upper body injury and he's probably out for a few weeks.
How did that injury happen?
Basically, he was going into the boards. It was a 50-50 puck, and he was on the short end of the stick on that one.
He doesn't show up in the box score a lot, but how important is he to the team?
Oh, he's a rock back there for us. He's one of our, if not the best defensive defensemen that we've had here, and he brings an element of leadership, an element of just the composure back there that he has kind of resonates through our whole team, and it's nice to have that presence back there, so we lose a presence.
What's going to have to happen for the team to avoid a repeat of Quinnipiac?
Probably limit our penalties is the biggest one. You're up and then you take a couple penalties and you let them back in the ball game, so we have to limit our penalties and just stay composed.
How's the team looked in practice this week?
It's been very good. They've showed up with a sense of urgency. As far as this practice week, no one's been down. They haven't felt sorry for themselves, and it's been a good week so far.
We're 3 games in 5 days. Do you prep any different?
No, we're just focused on Cornell. Haven't even thought about the other games after that, so it's all about Cornell.
What can you tell us about Cornell?
Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously because a lot of people may not know it, but they have a big squad. But they also have some guys that aren't 6'3" to 6'6" or whatever the heck they've got there. But they're quick. They play discipline hockey. For the most part, I know that the Denver series was a little bit rugged, but they're extremely well coached. Probably one of the best coaches, if not, and I know in our league, if not the country. So I know they're going to be prepared.
What are your impressions of Colgate?
Watching them on tape, they got a lot of freshmen that are really bringing it to the table this year. Another excellent coach that gets the most out of his players and a good staff there. And I know, Brad Dexter does an excellent job with those defensemen, and so it's going to be, again, it's an absolute battle. They like to play an offensive attacking style, and we just have to be ready for it.
How important are special teams going to be with Colgate's power play at 25% in league play?
We just have to adjust to what they're running, and hopefully get good, solid goaltending. And again, stay out of the box. That'll limit 25%.
How nice is it to get back home?
That's a question that's been asked a lot. It's great to get back home. I strongly feel, and our staff feels, that we got the best fan support in the league, and it's good to get back here and play in front of them. We just don't want to see a repeat performance of Merrimack and think, these fans are out here to support us, but we can't, take that for granted and just show up, drop our sticks out at center ice, and expect to win. We're back in our league. It's an absolute battle, and we have to honor our fans by playing good, hard hockey.
Are there any benefits to be on the road for so long?
Yeah, the fact that you harden up. You become immune to certain things that you normally wouldn't see when you're on the road, and that is playing in different environments. As far as not knowing the rinks, and basically some teams that we've never played before. So it's kind of nice in that regards to get on the road and experience some of those things that we haven't playing, within our league or at home.
Is power play getting back on track, you think?
Yeah, the power play was. The last time I checked, it was 2 for 6 versus Quinnipiac, and granted, we didn't score on the 5-on-3, whatever time we had on it, but we had 2 good chances. We just didn't put in the back of the net, and but the power play and the PK, knock on wood, have been pretty good so far.
All right, well, I think that about does it.
All right,
thanks.